by the pine. Headed to the club in the boss top down.
My goodness.
Really mean. Yeah, he's got some cool emotes too.
Yeah.
Scratching the back with it.
She's
That's the way you use
all
the
her
other use for the
glory.
top.
for sure. So let's get into it. She has
That
she has,
outfit with that
she has
armor
light
actually
attack.
looks sick. That the enemy's using. I'm gonna
You
use
see the
that
punching
armor.
that you were talking
That's
about?
the armor and the
exactly,
haircut I'm
short
using.
end.
Yeah.
She has a heavy attack. And
Okay.
and I don't know if you noticed this, but she spins the Tom foot too. So
Yeah.
it looks really cool like that.
It's
It's
really
just really neat animation with
Yeah,
that.
it's
I
amazing.
like
Like
her
the
guard. She's
detail,
kinda
we're gonna have like Vanessa and Michelle come in later, but like the amount of detail that we have on those animations to make her look super cool.
She also looks
is
like she has an
unprecedented.
extended dash.
It's really, we're really excited.
And from light, you
Or
could
maybe
go
she
into
just
heavy or
goes
light.
quick
So
with
like,
her dash. Yeah, because she
I
looks
could
like
do
she
light
weaves.
into heavy. I could
Light
do
into heavy.
light into light. I could do heavy into light or heavy. So heavy, heavy, heavy into light.
That kind of all works out, right?
Yeah.
Pretty simple, like a
Pretty
two
basic.
hit hero.
Two-hit hero.
Oh, we're stopping here, right? We did all this stuff. We had
Yep.
like these big crazy thongs.
That's a deep dive, everyone.
That's a hero. Yeah. All right.
Thanks. We'll see you at the
Good
next
night.
segment.
We never stop there. We never stop
We
there.
never ever stop.
I'm gonna show you her sprint attack too. Sprint attack. It's on the light input.
I'll
Did
do it on
she
my
do
end so
like
people
a
can
knee?
See what it looks like when you're. Actually, there's a little
Oh,
bit of
no,
a jump
she
with the cross
runs
trompas
and
there
does
for the
that.
people.
Yeah, she's got a nice zone attack too. It's quick. Pretty good trajectories on it
Yep.
as well. And she has something else.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has at least one more thing.
I didn't. At least one more.
One more. Okay.
I didn't show this because it's part of the reveal, the slow reveal.
Yeah.
So when you hit someone with any attack,
Yeah.
even a bash, she gets a combo light follow-up, a guaranteed light. So for example, right there.
All right. Okay.
You can't block.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's like a
you get a little
Rochi.
1-2
Bam, bam.
kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
You get it after lights. You get it after heavy.
You get it after lights. You get it after heavies. You get it after bashes. So for example, if I do a light into bash, I get the combo right after. it.
Okay. Cool.
Oh!
Yeah. So that so it makes sense, right? So every single attack that she has, you get a small confirm light afterwards.
Exactly.
Deals a little bit
This
more
character's
damage.
gonna be
looks
sick.
cool. You get a 1-2 punch. Everything that's cool.
There are only a few moves. That
I don't
she
even care if I'm the
cannot
worst
Okay.
character with this
into
character.
the
I'm
combo
gonna
lights.
play this character. a
Uh,
lot.
they are called twin strikes, but
Okay.
we'll get into
So
that
sick.
We'll get into that soon.
Yeah,
Okay, all right,
yeah.
cool.
I love that
Let me show you
outfit,
some of her
though.
dodge
That
attacks.
All right,
outfit
Right?
the
Yeah,
other person
basic
has.
kit. This one's my favorite. It's a nice looking net.
Well, that's funny, right? Because I remember seeing.
God.
'cause I'm
I thought that was
terminally
only an
online for some
execution.
reason.
Yeah.
And
Oh no!
I ended up like there was a lot of comments because that specific move is in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember people going, I really want her to have it. Guess what she does?
She got it.
You want to clown on some people you don't like? Go and have fun.
But not only that, if you unlock for me, we also, added a little kick in the butt.
Oh, okay.
So we had some fun with it.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had some
yeah.
fun with it. So that's a bash.
Yeah.
It's undodgeable.
It's unblockable, right?
Unblockable, sorry. We have an undodgeable
For
forward
those,
light.
yeah.
Front dodge light. Yep.
That's quite a bit of range as well. Like I can get it from like pretty far.
Sorry. Yeah,
Really-
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
really
ahead,
good
show me.
peeling tool here.
Yeah.
It's undodgeable, so often enough, like you get into situations in group fights where people keep dodging away from you. So she can catch up and say, no, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like that, too.
Just like
Yeah.
exactly.
So something to add is after all these moves, like I said, the combo strikes happen. Combo strikes always lead into the finishers, the chain finishers.
Okay.
So you could, for example, you could. Sorry, I got lost there. So I could just keep doing that. For example, I'm always going into my finishers.
I can dodge out of them. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
people are going,
worry.
but I can dodge,
Dodge out
of
of them. So basically, that creates kind of like a faux infinite.
Yeah.
Right. You could only.
Like it works off of like heavy light, heavy light, heavy. So it's kind of cool, right? Because you have to commit to that little extra attack, you deal a little bit less damage on your attacks because there's that little extra strike afterwards.
Yeah.
But it still feels kind of good.
Exactly. So that's kind of her false infinite there. I mentioned twin strikes. And
Yeah.
the way that you could think of this is that twin strikes are true finishers to her moveset.
Okay.
So anytime I do a twin strike attack, that's the end of my chain. That input can be done at any point in the chain. So if I open, I could go into my twin strike attack and the chain like that.
So how do you do twin strike attacks? Because
Yes.
you've shown me everything now, and now I'm
Do
confused.
everything. Yeah. But so I had to create other inputs for
Oh,
the
okay.
twin strike. So to enter twin strike, you basically enter your chain, and then you press back on the left stick as well as your input. So light, heavy, or bash.
Okay.
So let's start with the light. So I'm gonna go light into the twin strike attack.
Okay.
And notice how she attacked with both tonfas there.
Is that why it's twin strike?
That's why. That's why.
Yes.
It's
Like again, the narrative team
Yeah.
is showing their pure
On.
genius
Yeah, yeah.
here.
Love it.
And
Like
did a
being
great
able to
job
looking
with
at
that.
stuff and going, you know what, this is twins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we got the twin strike light that I showed you. This is a 400 ms. It is enhanced. All
That's
her
scary.
all her lights are enhanced except for the combo lights and the opener lights, by the way.
Okay.
So it is enhanced, and there's a dodge cancel after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for example,
Show me.
so I could do light into twin strike into my
Okay.
dash, for example.
So what's also interesting to here to see is that
Can you feint the
just
back?
showed it. You don't have to do your little combo guarantee light to go into twin strike. You can go into twin strike from literally anything. right now.
Exactly.
So that is pretty cool that you can go, you know what, like I'm gonna do light, twin strike, or I can do light, twin strike. Right?
Exactly.
So there's a lot of freedom and a lot of flow in how you want to spend your stamina, how you want to do damage. That's kind of interesting.
Yep. Twin strike heavy.
Okay.
Same input idea. You go into it from a chain. So I'll do a light into twin strike heavy,
Uh-oh,
and it's undodgeable.
I saw blue.
Yep, undodgeable.
Somebody's bingo card just like popped up.
Definitely. So pretty standard. Multi-directional as well. I did it in the same direction,
you can
but
choose, yeah, right.
yeah, you could choose direction.
Twin strike again, both tonfas. And I like to, what's interesting here too is that you can see it's one of those attacks that changes the hand position and how you manipulate the tonfas, right? She moves them around to grab them, a bit like lower to hit on somebody's
like
head,
a
which is kind of cool.
Yep.
It's one of those like little tiny ways that the
like
animation
that.
team is able to kind of like play with those weapons and make them.
I
feel
gotta
a
give
lot
it to
more realistic and
Ubisoft.
make it feel
They
wicked.
have some
For sure.
real good.
And then
mixes with
finally,
these characters.
let's look at the bash.
Yeah, right. There's probably a bash there.
Yeah.
A lot
the
of people
bash.
Another
would
bingo
never
card
have come
thing?
up with
Yeah.
this kind
Alright,
of
cool.
stuff. So
The
you gotta
bash
give
is
them credit.
a pinning move.
Okay.
I'll show it to you.
Uh-oh,
So
another bingo.
Oh, a
same
pin?
input, same input. You're gonna enter it through chain. So and I'm gonna do back bash.
Uh-oh. I got hit real hard there.
So what happens is I
What did I just
kick
watch?
sand in your face because she's a dirty fighter.
yeah, right.
She kicks sand in your face, and then from there I could input lights to continue pummeling.
Okay. So it's kind of like she's like no honor for honor,
Exactly.
right? Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Bam. I did.
Oh.
That's
And
pretty
the
cool.
and the move is even called
Yeah,
dirty
this
trick.
is
Yeah,
crazy.
so there you
Throwing
go.
sand in people's eyes. That's a
Imagine
pretty
she
dirty
does it to
trick.
a knight. In the night, it
So-
just that does nothing. Bam.
I could
Right.
also choose to throw.
That's pretty cool, right?
At
so
any point.
at any
except for
point,
the last
except for the last one. So basically, you
Exactly.
can go, hey, I want to go 1, 2, throw. I can go up to 4, but you can't
Into
throw after the
guard
last one.
break.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, the last one
my
is
good-
the
that's-
commit
that's
full
tough
move.
because
I've
that's a
committed
wall
to the
splat.
damage on the last
Okay.
hit. I can't do anything after
Yeah,
that.
so the damage is really, really low on the initial hits, but the last one is where most of, like, the majority of the damage comes from. So that's like pretty cool. You get to choose what you want to do because you can still wall splat.
Exactly. So off the throw, you could wall splat, land a heavy, potentially lead to more damage that way than just finishing
Yeah.
the pummel.
All right. right, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, well, the one thing we haven't shown yet before we move on to another one more thing, because there's always one.
There's always one more.
She has side dodge lights as well, right? We
Right.
Really show
yes,
them.
side dodge.
Those look
they
cool.
also
I
go
like how
into-
she kind of ducks
Yep.
and
Combo
she
them as
weaves
well.
if you look at it.
Side dodge light, pummel, hit people. Hey, I'm gonna kill you. So yeah, so it works really well.
And
So
that
there's
brings her back
But
to
then there's
neutral, it
something else
seems.
that we've seen in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I've seen on chat before, because sitting in the back, I like to chat 'cause
People were wondering.
'cause that's how I know how to get summoned, right? Sure. But people are wondering, like, it says strike meter.
Yeah.
And I see a little, kind of swirly under your little widget there that tells you what stands for. So
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah.
Could
So,
this be
Could this be-
aforementioned?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even notice that.
this is indeed the strike meter. So if you look under my widget, you
was looking
see
at
I'm
the top.
filling up the strike meter all the way to 2 little nodes.
All right.
And you could see the nodes above in
Yeah.
my health
That's it.
bar
And
there.
if I had them, so I can go and get them really quickly there.
yeah.
Looking at the wrong screen. That's good.
Yeah. So you got the first one there.
There you go.
There.
All right.
Yeah. So basically, this is a new mechanic.
Yeah.
This makes Arakure really unique. What happens is this strike meter has thresholds levels, the 2 dots that you see.
Yeah, the lot more you hit.
It has 3 levels.
Okay.
The first one is called idle. And the way this works is it's just the base moveset.
Yeah.
What we've shown you up until now. There's still some more surprises there, but up until now, that's exactly what,
Yeah,
what
right.
you get.
So you get those 400 MS lights, you get the undodgeable heavy, and you get that kick sand, dirty trick, and punch,
Yeah.
and you go. All right, okay, cool.
I don't know if you noticed too, the strike meter also
The
depletes.
keys, yeah, the keys after time, right?
So after you don't do an attack for 10 seconds, it starts to
okay,
deplete.
let's go down on the map.
You could also pause the
Okay.
depletion by getting blocked or blocking and hitting minions.
Okay, so basically you want to be super aggressive because it progresses that mythical strike.
Exactly. She's a very aggressive
But
hero.
what does it give you? Because I mean, yeah, it's cool. There's a meter. Yeah, cool. I can see my combo.
Yeah,
count,
I only
what does it
talked
give you?
about the idle level.
Right,
So
idle. Yeah.
The next level is called onslaught.
Oh, that sounds like.
And
scary.
what happens with onslaught is, let me get to onslaught here, is her twin strike attacks, remember the 2 hits there?
Unblockable.
They become armored.
Bingo.
So armored light, and then
Heavy.
armored heavies.
Cool.
Undodgeable.
You're gonna get what else?
Armored.
You get armor on that back.
Armored,
You do.
undodgeable.
That's a
Oh, boy.
good predicting there. But not only that, you also get a shield because it's a long pinning move. Yeah, here.
I want to make sure you kept it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a long pinning move, you're stuck in it for a while.
Yeah.
So we also give you a 70 HP shield,
Okay.
so that you could be in a team fight and withstand a few hits.
And yeah, and you take armor too, right? So you gain armor while you're punching.
Exactly.
New
leaving
main?
whatever out of
Yes,
somebody.
yes,
but
it is
you
a
also
new
get a
main.
shield.
Yeah.
So if I want to,
It
if
might be
there's
my
people
next
around me
100.
that would just want to wall upon me, well, they can. But the odds of them depleting 70 HP's worth of damage that quickly might not work all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. So
But that's okay. So then that was
onslaught.
onslaught. What's the last one called?
The last one,
it
when
glows
you see this
blue, so that's even
beautiful,
scarier.
when you see this beautiful blue glow,
Yeah.
you know you've reached the ultimate
Okay.
stage. So
I
in
wonder what ultimate means.
ultimate means that
Undodgeable,
on top of
unblockable,
the
has
onslaught
Mhm.
properties, so armor, you also get unblockables on those.
Okay. So show that to me. 'Cause I'm a bit
Unblockable,
scared.
undodgeable, hyper
So
armor.
here you go. We're gonna do heavy into back.
Okay.
Your backlight.
Is armored 400 MS light.
Yeah.
Okay.
And unblockable.
Unblockable.
Unblockable
Yeah.
for it.
Armored unblockable 400 MS light. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
And dodge cancelable afterwards, right?
Dodge cancelable out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so now I'm scared though, because did you mean that everything gets unblockable? Any
yes.
keys would it have before?
All the twin strike moves get unblockable.
So what happens with the heavy?
Well, the heavy gets unblockable too.
Like,
You see?
so is that unblockable, undodgeable, armored heavy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It is an unblockable,
Oh
undodgeable, armored attack.
Okay.
How do you think the chat's doing right now?
They're probably freaking out. Which is
Losing my
irrelevant.
mind.
just to calm everybody down, because I'm sure I'm not seeing it, but I got a couple of nods from the
panicking.
back. Like
I'm
it's kinda, so
Panicking.
here's the thing: you to get all these properties together to create that absolutely crazy pressure, right? You need to get your strike meter to max.
Yeah.
So that's step number one, which is not always the easiest thing to do. You have to get into a fight and have that maxed out. If you get into a duel and to get it maxed out, typically there's gonna be like one hit left or something. So it's not crazy impactful in ones. It's a bit better in group fights, but still. The other thing is that there's almost no range on that attack, meaning that like you can't just go backlight into or like whatever into it because there's basically zero range. Okay, so like there's almost no range here. So you can't use it to catch
pretty
people to do these things. So we really looked into balancing it so the damage output wasn't insanely high, but also there's very, very little range. So you have to be careful when you use it. It's really for focused 1v1 engagements. That's where we wanted to go. So yes, it's super scary on paper and it'll give you good stuff. What I can tell you is that there's a lot of moments where you're actually better off doing the backlight, the dirty trick light, or not the I forget what you call them because twin strike light. Yeah, sorry. Because that brings more and more and more pressure, right? The twin strike light because you can dodge cancel, you can front dodge cancel into an undodgeable light or into the bash. You can kind of cycle and keep that going and keep the vortex a bit as you want going through it, but you have a choice. Do I get a little bit more damage off the heavy but it ends here? Or do I go for that light and keep going and keep applying pressure? So there's an actual game plan here that kind of makes sense. That's super interesting. And yes, it's scary. We wanted it to be scary. Getting to that strike level again is not the simplest thing, right? There's a lot of stuff going into it. You might kill people before you get to max, and then it ends up being wasted. You have to work to get it to keep it full. So it's just overall, I would say give it a chance. I know it's super scary.
He has
I know it ticked off like a new bingo card. 'Cause I'm sure nobody had unblockable, undodgeable armor on their bingo card, but then probably somebody's gonna put it now. But that's kind of how it works. But then there's the dirty trick as well, right?
Dirty trick, yes.
Yeah. So what does it get
dirty
at?
trick, it gets everything that it got off of Onslaught. Oh my god. Gets everything it gets off of Onslaught, but now it's completely uninterruptible by bashes as well.
So from the community, like from players, because internally it's completely different names because we didn't know people were going to call them that. There's like two types of armor in the game from players' perspective, right? There's hyper armor and there's super armor. Hyper armor is what she gets at Onslaught. So that means you trade and you absorb kind of like normal hits, but bashes will still go through. Super armor means absolutely nothing will get you out of this spot. So it's scary because it's kind of dangerous. There's a reason why we almost never use it, because you can get stuck in situations where people are going to throw a shit ton of attacks at you, and then what are you going to do, right? Because because you're in that state where you can't get out of it. If that's too long, it's essentially a death sentence.
Right.
Because you don't get the damage reduction, you don't get the hit stun, all that stuff. So it's a bit scary. But in this case, it's interesting because you get that shield.
I'm crying inside.
And you get super armor. So you literally cannot knock her out of it when she goes into it, when she is in ultimate. Again, that's kind of scary. But we went that way, right? Because we wanted to make sure that normally you want to use dirty tricks to raise your strike meter like pretty quickly. It's the most efficient way to raise it up.
Yeah, because you get the most hits on it.
You get the most hits on
Which
it, right?
is why we're giving her those combo lights as well, just so that it helps you get your strike.
Exactly. So it's a whole theme around this.
Yeah.
See?
Right. But then we wanted to make sure that when you're at on ultimate, why would you still use it? Because I'm like, well, okay, I already got all my stuff. I get better damage off of other options. So why would I use this one? Well, no, there's a reason to use it. It also is really good for setting up ganks and stuff, so it's kind of nice. But it kind of works quite well.
Nice. Amazing.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for that. But
did you also want to talk about deflex too?
yes.
Oh, yes.
Right? So let me throw you top heavy.
happy.
Because,
She is an assassin.
So I could deflect, yeah.
You get a heavy.
I get a heavy.
Right.
Or I could do a shortcut right into dirty trick.
That's really dirty.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So she does have
Look at me
deflex.
making
She is
jokes.
an assassin.
Yeah. So she's an assassin. She gets deflects.
Yeah.
Super cool, and you get a nice little shortcut to those dirty tricks because she's dirty.
Indeed.
The fry
30
crackers.
fighter.
She's all sorts of things. So, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, is there another one more thing? Because I remember. Okay, so
There is, yes.
I'm a very perceptive person,
Uh-huh.
and I looked at a trailer.
Yeah.
And it also said something about target swap.
Target spot.
Now,
specialist, yeah.
It's a specialist. She's a specialist at target swapping. So what does that mean exactly?
So when you target swap with Arakure, she has dedicated moves for the target swap.
Okay.
We are calling them lash out attacks.
Okay.
And basically the way this works is from a target swap, as you could see in the video playing, she has access to 3 different lash out attacks.
Okay.
She has access to a light, a heavy, and a bash. So her lash out attacks, the heavy one gives you a lot of forward momentum. You could go to the next target that's pretty decently far away, and you could catch up to them, reposition yourself in the fight, and be able to hit them with your lash out attack. The light attack has a medium range, so it's not as powerful in the displacement,
But it's faster.
but it's fast.
Okay.
It's still 500, but it's a faster movement to where you got to go. And then the bash,
This is crazy.
by nature, bashes
There's
are
so
unblockable.
much to this character.
And it has
A lot of people
distance.
aren't even gonna do half
So
of
essentially,
this.
so one of the reasons why we put this in, right, is again, I have the tonfa here, right? But you have this weapon, and target swapping is something that, you know, like at some point you start doing in For Honor, and you do it with a lot of different attacks and a lot of different things. But then with this, it's like, well, how do I control group fights? Yeah, I can throw heavies, but the range is still a little bit limited. And we wanted to make sure that she had tools to handle being outnumbered. It also works really well with her lore and stuff. You know, they're like, you know, really scrappy fighters, get into a lot of stuff. So it's interesting to have that kind of function. So we looked at how can we make her effective in group fights? How can we make her feel good when she's outnumbered? And this is what it is, right? It's super interesting. The only other hero that has something remotely similar to this is Pirate. And it's limited to her gunshots, where if you land a heavy on somebody, that's right. I'm gonna get memed on again. That's gonna be awesome. But if you land a heavy on somebody with Pirate and then you target swap her gunshot, Pirate does the version that she gets when it gets blocked or on miss or whatever. So we kind of were able to reuse that tech, at least on the gameplay side, to make sure that she had different options whenever she targets swap. But there's a couple of rules to it, though, right?
Yeah. So, for example, if you target swap and you do a lash out attack and it misses, it does not make contact in any way, you cannot chain from it.
Okay, and you need to make contact to be able to do lash out attacks as well, right?
Yes, exactly.
So I can't just go like whiff a light, target swap, and lash out to somebody else.
Exactly.
I need to hit somebody.
Yeah, there's always got to be contact before doing a lash.
And is there one more thing to do with those? Because there's always one more thing.
There's always one more thing.
All right.
There are like 10 more things.
Yeah.
I want you to know. Yeah.
Lash out attack scale with the strike meter.
Ah, okay.
Yes, so that means that at onslaught level, they become armored, and at the ultimate level, they become armored and unblockable. So
Alright.
it's really, she becomes a really great peeler. She becomes really hard to stop in this team fight scenario.
Basically, you have to parry her if she's throwing lights.
Exactly, yeah. So
That's really cool. I remember when we were
Man,
playtesting this
a lot of
like,
casual
for a while.
players are going.
I
against
used to
this
love getting into
character.
revenge and just going, hey, there's 2 people against me. You're all going down. Yeah. And it worked really well. It was super cool. So
it's a really rewarding feeling for getting the strike meter up.
Cool.
It's a rewarding feeling for putting in that effort, and it's a lot of fun. Target swapping isn't the most easiest mechanic, but this is a great hero to learn it on. It's a great hero to practice it on, and up the For Honor gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for fight kit, right? But she has feats too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This hero has
Roll the video.
all the other- So her first feat, it's called Against the World. Basically, when you do a lash out attack, you get an attack boost bonus of 10% for 5 seconds. If you do another lash out attack within that 5 seconds, that duration will reset, so you can keep it going. And if you don't reset it, then the cooldown is 10 seconds.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah.
cool. So then there's a second feat, right?
Yep, second feat. Insolent Shout. This is an AoE attack debuff on your enemies. Sounds simple enough, There's an extra level to it. This scales with the strike meter as well.
Okay.
So at the idle level, it will give a 10% debuff on the enemies. At the onslaught level, it will give 20% debuff. And at the ultimate level, it will give 30% debuff.
Oh.
Dang.
So you want to keep up. You want to pop it when you're ultimate.
Yep, that's the
biggest bang for your
maxing
buck.
for it. Yeah. And
That's
it has a
crazy.
2-minute cooldown.
Oh my goodness.
Her feat 3, because there's a third feat,
Of course.
called Walk It Off. This is basically a self-heal for Arakure. And again, this also scales off of the strike meter.
Yeah.
So at idle, 15 HP. At onslaught, it's 30 HP. And at ultimate, it's 45 HP.
But it doesn't just heal.
No, it doesn't.
What else does it do?
At every level, it also cleanses.
Okay, but
Yeah.
are you talking just, hey, I get rid of
Cleanses
bleed and
everything.
fire?
It does do
Corruption.
that, but all negative effects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Kind
negative.
of like with Centurions do tier 4. You
Exactly.
get a bit of that cleanse only on yourself.
Yep,
Exactly.
yep.
Yeah, on yourself, it's a single target.
I
But
figured
it
that.
must have a pretty big cooldown. if
Yes,
it's like
we
that.
gave it a 3-minute cooldown.
Okay, so you can't just constantly just go, hey, I'm getting rid of corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You really have to choose. Am I doing this for the heal? Am I doing this to
Cleanse, and okay. All right.
It's,
You line up things, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Works
Yeah.
on corruption
Yeah.
as well as Max.
And as I also just mentioned, thank you, Max.
Yeah. And finally, she has a feat 4.
Yeah.
This one is called Gang of Outcasts. And what this does is it maxes out Arakure's strike meter. For 20 seconds, there is no decay on the strike meter. But that's not all it does. It's an AoE effect that buffs your allies as well. While the 20-second duration is going on, your allies will get enhanced lights, they will get armored heavies, and they will not, attacks will not cost stamina.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe you become,
hell
like killing machines just like she is.
Exactly.